Okay, so I feel like you're not going to be able to make this decision based off of what it is that you can or cannot see, or based off what you can see, I should say. I feel like this is going to have to be a decision that you make. It's not going to be a quote unquote logical decision. And I feel like that's probably what's causing. Anyway, so I feel like that's what's causing this back and forth, because you want this to be a logical decision because it will make the most sense. But I feel like this decision is going to be kind of based off of what is going to pour into you more, if that makes sense. With this Page of Pentacles, this is like, okay, where do I want to invest this next round of energy and intention, and whatever, where do I want to invest it? And I feel like it's going to be based off what pours into you the most. I feel like with this everything is fine card in reverse, I feel like this decision needs to be based off of kind of like what takes the most weight off of your shoulder. So when I was shuffling, I saw when I split the deck, when I split the deck, I saw the Lover's card and the Ten of Cups. So this could be in regards to a relationship, and if that is the case, I feel like this is kind of like testing the waters a little bit. Like, okay, like you're going into this open-minded, but also like, okay, I'm going into this with boundaries versus having to implement boundaries later down the road, or learning what my boundaries are through a learning lesson with this person, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like before, maybe if that was the case, then you probably didn't have boundaries, or were not comfortable standing on your boundaries, or whatever. Where it's like this time you're like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna show up with my boundaries first, and let me see how they respond to that. Let me see if they respect that. Let me see if they still continue to show up. That's the kind of energy I'm getting if it's in regards to a relationship. But with the Ten of Cups, this could also be in regards to just family life. Like you may have to make a decision in regards to what is needed best to support you and the emotional health of your household, is what I'm hearing. Whatever this is with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like it's probably in the beginning stages, or like I said, you're starting off investing kind of scarcely or small, or just kind of like I said, testing the waters, because you're still in your head about it. You still haven't like totally decided like exactly what you want to do about it, or where you see this going, or like I said, if this is even the best decision. For some of you, I feel like you could be worried about time, or like the amount of time it takes to get a return on your investment. So some of you could be investing, some of you could be buying like fixer-uppers or properties, or like doing like a flipping type of thing, like buying low, selling high type thing. But I feel like with the Empress at the bottom of the deck and the whole everything is fine card, I feel like the main focus here should be how to get, because I feel like each one of these swords is like an open tab in your brain. So I feel like the main goal needs to be, how can I close some of these tabs? Because it's weighing on you. That's why she's laying here doom scrolling, because she's trying to disassociate, because it's too much going on. When the whole time she wants to be in her Empress energy. She wants to be in her creative energy, her flow energy, male or female. I'm also getting an image of like you watching the life you want to live on social media, which could be good if you're manifesting. But if you are just using your time and energy to watch it and not actually making tangible steps toward it, then that could be an issue, or something to be, aware of. So to bring this message full circle, the reading that I did the other day, there was a card that came out that said, think less, feel more. And I feel like this is what this energy is kind of revolving around, because to sum it all up, you have to make a decision, or you're in your head about something, like you're back and forth, you're debating over kind of like what the next step is, what the next move should be, what to invest your time and your energy in, and what's going to give you the best results. And I feel like I said, this either may not be a logical decision, or you may have to go based off more of your intuition and what it is that you feel, because you may not be able to see it. Like this may be one of them faith type situations, and I say that because you may not be able to see. It's not like, I'm getting an image of like when you sign a contract and they slide a little piece of paper across the table telling you how much you're gonna make, and you can make that choice like, okay, based off of these numbers, this is the best decision. It's probably not gonna be like that. It's gonna be blah, 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 blah. It's gonna be based more off of essentially what it is that you feel. Like, I know that logically I should keep a job, but I know that based off of the life that I want to live and that I'm manifesting, I need to be doing more investing, or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, however you have to make this decision, whether it's a pros or cons list or whatever, it needs to go based off of, well, not need, but you should take into consideration essentially where each decision, because decisions are portals, so where would each one of these decisions land you in, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years? You see what I'm saying? So yeah.